but God, when I get there, who do I say sent me? And he said, thus you shall say to the children of Israel, I am has sent me to you. This name that we want to look at is Yahweh, and this means the self-existing one. In Exodus chapter 3, verse 14 through 15, there's one of the most interesting conversations that we find between God and man throughout the Bible, and that is between God and Moses. If you remember Moses, when he was young, he said, I'm going to go serve God, and he's going to kill an Egyptian, and he's going to ask the children of Israel to rise up with him. And they're like, dude, we don't even know who you are. We're not going to follow you. We don't care about you. And he runs away. And then God comes and gets him when he's 80. And God says, okay, now I want you to serve. Now that you feel like all your good days are behind you and you've become a more humble man, now I'm going to come to you and I'm going to say, I want you to help me. And so Moses has tons of excuses of why he can't be the person. You know, he's like, I'm too old, I can't talk, I can't do any of these things. And God just, I got an answer for all of them, Moses. And one of the things that Moses says, he says, but God, when I get there, who do I say sent me? Who do I say that I am speaking on behalf of? And this is the answer that God gives him. In Exodus 3, verse 14, he says, and God said to Moses, I am who I am. And he said, thus you shall say to the children of Israel, I am has sent me to you. Yahweh simply is the imperfect tense of the word or the phrase, I am. And so he says that's what you're going to call me, is I am. And what's that mean? The verb is to be. That's what God is saying, is to be, or I am, if you're going to use it in a personal sense. No one made God. God simply is. And it's so much a part of who he is that that's the personal name that he took for himself. And his name simply means existence, that he exists. Beyond this idea of self-existing, he causes things to be. So not only is he to be, but he also causes things to be. So within his name, he is existence and the creator of existence. Through him, he causes things to happen. He causes the world to turn. I have two little girls and they're always jumping off of things. And if they jump off the stage, they expect gravity to pull them down. Why is that? It's because they are relying on God to make sure gravity still works. That's what this name means. Yahweh means that God is sustaining gravity. He's sustaining it so that it continues on. He is the causer of everything to continue and existing. And that's why he's the one that knows when it's going to end, because he's going to decide to stop causing it. You know, sometimes you may feel like your life is spinning out of control. I know sometimes I feel that way. Like, man, where do I go? What am I doing? I feel like I have no control, which is true. But guess what? God has control. It's not spinning out of control for him at all. Why not turn to him? Why not rely on God? Why not cast your problems on God? Why not let him worry about those things?